Welcome to the Sports Zone video cast, brought to you by OddsJam. Mike and Randall and Bob, we're going to be a little entertaining and talk about sports and betting. We're going to talk college basketball and the NBA in this segment. And guys, let's start off with a little college basketball. Randall especially, Kentucky just destroyed North Carolina. Is North Carolina that bad, and is Kentucky that good? Because I'm going to tell you right now, you talked about how bad of shooters they were. They were on the other day, and they tried their best to get to 100. They only made it to 98. Heck of a game by Kentucky, Randall.
Yeah, I mean, 8 for 15 from three. So, I mean, they took, far fewer shots from three, which is definitely something that they need to do. Get some, more quality looks from three. But, I mean, this North Carolina team, I don't think they're very good. I'm not sure Kentucky is, 29 points better than them. But, nonetheless, I mean, Kentucky, almost dropping 100. They play Louisville here. I guess it's Wednesday. This would probably be a game where I would look to maybe fade Kentucky off of, that huge game where they really took it to North Carolina. But I'm not really sure Louisville's that good either.
No,
but yeah,
I don't think they are.
This Kentucky game, I mean, the line was Kentucky minus 3.5, and I mean, they covered that with ease. So another bad beat that I had on Saturday night, I had Oregon +7 and they lost by 8. So coupled that with my Jonathan Taylor touchdown. It was not a good college basketball day for me.
It was good for
me.
Look,
Kentucky was coming off a loss to Notre Dame, a bad loss. I'm not surprised that they were able to thump North Carolina like this. You knew they had extra motivation. And guys, they shot over 66% in the second half from the field. Kentucky did. You're going to win pretty well any game you play in, probably, if you shoot like that.
I mean, look like me shooting.
Goodness. Yeah.
Look like me shooting.
So no surprise Kentucky bounces back.
When's your alarm clock going off, Bob, and you can quit dreaming?
Bob, I want to know. I want to know right now, what side of the bed did you wake up on today?
I woke up in the middle.
Well, you need to pick a side. You need to pick a side and not stay in the middle, because something's
so do
off
you,
tonight.
Mike. You're either on my side or Randall's side. Decide right now.
Decide? What are you talking about? I'm not on anybody's side.
All right, NBA discussion. Let's talk a little NBA. Mike and I both had a struggling week last week. I was 2-5. Mike was 3-4. An under 500 week for both of us, first time ever. And I got to tell you, this is coinciding, guys. The COVID effect is really, really hurting us in the NBA and the NHL right now. We really don't understand what's going on. And I'm confused as to what the Nets are doing with Kyrie Irving. He can play in road games. What kind of stupidity is this league? I mean, this is stupid. Really?
I mean, it's standard NBA. I mean, it's been like this for several years. As you know, Bob, I've not watched much NBA really since probably 2016, I believe it was, when the Cavs won against the Warriors. I mean, this league is just I mean, it's become a joke. And I honestly, at this point, I don't know how you bet it night to night. I mean, the late scratches,
it's been terrible lately.
I mean, Raptors Magic canceled or postponed.
Right.
There's no line on this Sixers Celtics game as we, do this show. I don't even know how you begin to handicap it or bet it. Yeah, I mean, throw darts, I guess. I really have no idea. I mean, the Suns score 137 against a Hornets team that, throws guys out from the rec league last night. I mean, I don't know what you do.
It was crazy.
Yeah,
It's been crazy, and we do it on a daily basis, right,
yeah,
Mike?
and the last couple of games, I found a couple of good ones to hit and got back on track. But man, I'll tell you, you're right. You cannot find out for the life of you who's going to be in, who's going to be out, what's going on. It's just a absolute circus, and it's impossible to bet right now because you don't have any insight on who's going to be in and who's going to be out, and it's just absolutely killing us for betting purposes.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's get to the Nothing But Net bet. I have one. I also want to tell you guys about what I did with a college basketball bet the other day. I went to the Odds Jam positive EV page.
About time.
Found Texas -5.5 and went ahead for the first half and bet it in the first half. Made money. It was great. Loved it. It just worked out perfectly. You got to go to oddsjam.com, folks. There's some great information there. And go to that positive EV page. It can really help you out with some bets. I have a Nothing But Net bet, and that is I am going to take the Bulls -8.5. I've got the dart right in my hand, and I just threw it at the board, and it came up Bulls -8.5. I'm back on the winning track. I'm ready to show my domination in the NBA. That's right. At Bob LaGrasso on Twitter, because I'm hot. Oh, I'm hot.
Jeez.
Mike,
my goodness,
you got a Nothing But Net bet?
Bob, I got to be honest with you right now. I don't have a Nothing But Net bet right now because what do you mean? Of course.
What are you going to bet?
Exactly. I mean, I've looked at the games. I just took another peek at them. What are you going to bet? I mean, I see nothing that stands out. Now, I'll make a pick later for our Twitter pick, but as we stand right now, if you're wanting me to give the people a nothing but net bet that you can absolutely guarantee is hitting the bottom of that net, I don't have one. And the fact that you're giving them one, is pathetic.
Scary.
Yes,
scary,
very
folks.
scary.
Fade it. Fade whoever the Bulls fade the Bulls pick.
Yes.
Wow. Now you guys are really serious about that, and I just got to tell you,
well, Bob,
I don't understand why you would be that way towards me. I really don't. Okay.
What do you mean?
I mean,
you know, because
on
and
if I have not proven my domination, I am 38-23-1 in the NBA. Okay, that's up 15 units. That's not nothing to mess with, Randall. Okay, you know that's some pretty darn good handicapping, and I'm telling you right now, Nothing But Net. The Bulls are covering, and you know what? That takes care of our NBA and college basketball discussion. Brought to you by Odds Jam. OddsJam.com, the premier odds comparison company. Go for the promo code for 35% off. Your first month with Odds Jam is SB Zone 21. You know what, folks? We'll see you later.